I'm Anthony Alston, joined by Heather Crawford, and we are hoping for a win tonight.
Boy, do we need a win.
We are.
We want to win. We are so excited to be out here broadcasting tonight. The game's going to air on ABC 25. Kickoff's not till 8:20, but we're seeing a lot of fans make their way here. The city, the Jags calling for a teal out, and everywhere I've looked today, all across town, I've seen teal. So fans,
I know, I see teal right here next to us, to our left and to our right. Everyone prepared for a win tonight.
Prepared for a win, indeed. I will tell you, it is very windy out here tonight. My having to wear the hat because my hair was going everywhere. But the good news is it's not hot. It feels great out here. So for the game day forecast, let's check in now with meteorologist Tim Deegan. Tim? Hey, you want to get your weather updates on the go for tonight's game? We've got you covered. You can check out the latest radar images, get in-depth forecasts. It's all on our website, firstcoastnews.com. And we invite you to download our brand new First Coast News app that we just launched yesterday. More Jags coverage coming up in just a moment, but we are following some other news right now. Tonight, we are hearing from the parents of one of the boys who was injured in a crash in Oakleaf on Monday. It was a deadly crash, and they tell us that their son is in stable condition tonight, but really struggling with reality.
On your sides, Jocelyn Howard spoke with Tawan Ritchie's parents tonight, and she joins us live in the newsroom with more. Jocelyn.
Drive starts at the 1 and looking for a little breathing room, and they get that and plenty more. Derrick Henry still going. Stays in bounds. He might go. 99 yards for the touchdown.
Oh man, the Jags remember that run all too well.
Oh, they sure do. Derrick Henry taking it to the house with that 99-yard touchdown run. Sports director Chris Porter is here with us now, forced to be reckoned with, Chris.
And check this out, Derrick Henry, how many times have we seen that type of run for Derrick Henry, whether it was at Yulee High School, Alabama, or for the Texans? And we'll talk more about him in just a second, but the big storyline surrounding this football concerns cornerback Jalen Ramsey, and we all know his agent's desire, his desire to be traded. Here's the very latest. We're being told that there are several teams interested in Jalen Ramsey's services. The Chiefs, the Ravens, the Vikings, the Raiders, the Eagles, and the Seahawks. Not surprised, because he only happens to be the best cornerback in the NFL. The question is, will the Jaguars get in return what they're asking for? And there are reports that they want 2 first-rounders. That is still to be seen. We do know, though, that according to Doug Marrone yesterday, Jalen Ramsey will suit up tonight against the Titans. Let's go back to the pride of Yulee, Derrick Henry. Let's show you his video one more time. Oh, do we remember what he did to the Jacksonville Jaguars last season? It was the 99-yard run that you saw there before we came out, and that was just 99 of more than 200 yards that he racked up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Titans of late, they have just had our number, and just maybe tonight, the Jacksonville Jaguars can knock off the Tennessee Titans for the first time since 2016.
Yeah, for sure. Remember, I joke about it around here all the time, but now the week has come for me to face him now.
The only thing I can remember from that game is I think it was the 99-yarder he had. So, I mean, I played against him my freshman year, but just to see him get to this level and do something like that, and, you know, I don't want to talk about it, but stiff on some guys and just run that far. I mean, it was like, wow, this man that big and running that fast, so it's kind of crazy.
And just in case you have not heard, you can watch the Titans and the Jaguars tonight right here on ABC 25. Kickoff is slated for around 8:20. Now, there has been a lot of talk about the Jaguars' young defensive players, in particular defensive end Taven Bryan, who most believe has underachieved, and then the guy they selected in this year's NFL draft, Josh Allen, a guy who has a bunch of potential that we really saw in the preseason but hasn't done much in the regular season. Let's kick off our Jaguars coverage with Mia O'Brien. She joins us live now with the tale of 2 first-round picks. Good afternoon, Mia.
Hey there, Chris, live from TIAA Bank Field, literally the field. I'm Mia O'Brien. Indeed, Josh Allen and Taven Bryan and this entire Jaguars defense will have their hands full with Derrick Henry and Marcus Mariota coming to town today. But as you mentioned, both Josh Allen and Taven Bryan, like it or not, will forever be linked by being the Jaguars' first-round picks. Now, Allen has started the first 2 games of the 2019 season. That's more than Bryan could say. He only had 1 start all of last year. But like I said, like it or not, these two stories will forever be linked. There's a lot of stories on the 2019 Jaguars roster. The Book of Saxonville is well known, but its sequel, The Tale of Two First-Round Picks, well, that story continues to be written.
You know, life's gonna, kick in and it's not gonna be good all the time.
Things were good for Taven Bryan back in the spring of 2018.
With the 29th pick in the 2018 NFL Draft, the Jacksonville Jaguars select Taven Bryan.
Bryan was drafted by the then AFC runner-up Jaguars, but he started just one game his rookie season and had just 13 tackles and only 1 sack.
Taven had a little bit of a harder time with changing position, coming from college to the NFL, moving out to end. He's always been a defensive tackle, get upfield type of guy. Then we switched him to more square.
If I make a mistake, I just can't worry about it and get moving on, try to be like Josh, and try to play some football. It'd be nice once in a while.
He kids, but that's actually the next chapter.
The Jacksonville Jaguars select Josh Allen.
Another year, another defensive lineman out of the SEC. Only the reigning Nagurski Award winner has quickly grasped the Jags defense and has been attached to Calais Campbell's hip. His 4 tackles, including 2 for loss against Miami in the preseason, put the league on notice.
They tell me to get in, I go get in. You know what I mean? They want me to play big end, I'll play big end. They want me to play rush, I'll play rush.
Now, it's not totally fair to compare 90 and 41.
I mean, football it's inevitable. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to struggle.
While Allen has yet to record his first sack, Bryan already has 3 quarterback hits this year.
You are who you are. You just got to realize what your talents is.
What are they? 2 players the Jaguars wrote up as first-round talents. We'll be curious to see if Josh Allen does indeed get his 3rd start of the season, with Yannick Ngakoue expected back from the hamstring injury that kept him out of last Sunday's contest against the Texans. We are rocking and rolling here at the bank. We have the roar of the Jaguars out here. We have the drum line. Mike Vrabel, head coach of the Tennessee Titans, chilling right next to me, getting some sprints in. We'll have a whole lot more coming up here from the bank, up at 5:36 and all night long. Chris, back to you.
All right, thank you, man. We want the Jacksonville Jaguars, the 2 players that you featured tonight, to rock and roll as well. Now, we are expecting a big crowd here at TIAA Bank Field as the Jaguars get an opportunity to play in prime time for the first time in a long time, which means, although we're off to an 0-2 start, fans know the season is still young, and they should be fired up. We continue our Jaguars team coverage with Cam Eppinger, who's out with the fans. Cam, what's going on at the tailgates?
Hey Chris, we're live right outside of the Bank Stadium. You can see, look right behind me, we got jam-packed fans out here rocking their teal gear, ready for a great, nice time here right out here outside of the bank. Here you can see we got the Jag bus here. We got a group of people right here enjoying some fried chicken here. Come in and take a walk with me here. I can show you here. Everyone's having a great big time here. And you see I got my friend here, Lizzie Smith here. She's been out here for the past 20 years. Lizzie, talk to me really quick. What are you doing out here?
Just hoping the Jags can pull out a win tonight. Honestly, I've been coming here for about 20 years. I'm 23 years old. We've had season tickets for that long. It's always been a family event. We are excited. We are excited every week for the Jags. Hopefully, if we pull out a win, we can actually stay in our division. I mean, honestly, this is kind of a make or break game for us. So if we pull out a win tonight, hopefully we can actually stay in the playoffs and hopefully, maybe be AFC championship.
You agree it's a big win, must-win game tonight?
It's a must-win. I personally think it's a must-win game against the Tennessee Titans. I mean, they're in our division, they're tough, but hopefully we can come out with a win today.
All right, Lizzie, thanks so much for talking to me. Well, that's a look at what's going on here at the Ultimate Tailgate Party. Chris, we're going to send things back out to you.
All right, thank you, Cam, and enjoy the festivities. Now, we're not going to have the Jacksonville Jaguars on our air and not do things real big. Folks, not only do we have a pregame, but we have a postgame show for you tonight. Be sure to join me and the entire Frisco sports team at 7 o'clock on ABC 25 for our Ready to Roar pregame show. We're going to lead you right up to kickoff. We'll have y'all fired up. And then immediately after game, join myself and the team for a postgame show. We'll break all things down, and yes, we'll be talking about Jalen Ramsey. Now, coming up tonight, all new at 5:30, there is a quarterback by the name of Gardner Minshew. You may have heard of him before. He has taken the First Coast by storm. Ben Murphy will join us live to just talk about why everybody on the First Coast is so in love with Mr. Gardner Minshew. That's coming up tonight, all new, live at 5:30. In the meantime, let's send it back over to Heather and Andy.
Minshew Mania for sure, taking over the River City. Chris, thanks so much. So if you can't make it here to see the games in person, or maybe you can, but you just want more Jags content, go to our website, firstcoastnews.com, and you can follow along with our live blog. We'll have coverage throughout the game. That's all on firstcoastnews.com. And if you are headed here to downtown Jacksonville, to TIAA Bank Field tonight, there are some important things that you need to know before you make your way here.
That's right. We're going to have you updated on all the pregame festivities to make sure that you are game day ready. We're also going to have a look at your forecast if you're heading out here to the game tonight. We'll be right back with...
Well, tonight, rivalry renewed. The Jags taking on the Titans at 8:20 this evening on ABC 25 right here at TIAA Bank Field. And did you know that the Jags have not swept the season series against the Titans since way back in 2005? So, friends, it is definitely time to get back in the win column tonight. That is for sure.
No doubt about it. So whether you're coming to the game tonight or staying at home and watching the game on ABC 25, we want everyone to till out. And to mention till out, guys, I want you to come here because you have to see
come right
our
here.
Jags superheroes. Come here and stand here in the middle.
Okay.
Hey, can you tell us, what are your names?
I'm the man of teal, but I'm Carl.
Okay.
And I'm woman of teal or girl of teal. I'm Cara.
I like your outfits. I think Anthony and I need some.
Well, she had dressed up for years doing different things, and last year she was like, if I got you a costume, would you dress up too? And I said, sure. And so this year she's matching me, and so we're just going nuts.
You're rocking the teal tonight.
This is
You're all
perfect.
looking good.
We love it.
Thanks
so
much for joining us. So the Jags calling for a teal out tonight. Everybody wearing teal, so if you match, it's even better. So put on your teal. Come on down to the game. The parking lots are now open. The pre-game festivities begin tonight at 7:55, and then the kickoff is at 8:20.
So if you're about to head out the door, listen up. We want you to go over some of the Jags policies for the game. The Jags follow the clear bag policy. You can bring in a clear tote bag, 12 inches by 12 inches by 6 inches, or a small clutch no bigger than 6.5 by 4.5 inches.
Also, this game, there are going to be more entrances and also more people out there to scan your electronic tickets so that the lines can keep on moving. You'll also be allowed to bring in a sealed water bottle at all games for the rest of the year. We have more live team coverage here from TIAA Bank Field coming up in just a moment.
You know, we were talking about Minshew Mania. Gardner Minshew, the man of the hour. We're going to have more next on First Coast News at 5:30.